Hi, John. I think we'll start with part 2. I'm looking forward to it.
Hi, Julie. Thank you so much. Let's get started.
Today, we will go into some detail using a large example. Why are you explaining the Magna Industries area first?
There's a very simple reason for that. Larger grids are simply easier to see than small ones. The best example of this can be seen behind us in the factory hall. 2 symmetrically arranged rows of lamps.
Now I understand the monk in you. Symmetry is definitely your thing. What specific actions were taken here?
I'll explain it to you using the following example. Common mesh repeater systems are often not implemented to provide comprehensive network coverage. This problem can be easily solved with the technical standards of this century.
I understand. Who doesn't know that feeling of a dead zone at home or at work? How is this problem eliminated?
In short, we're expanding the grid and we're using existing infrastructure to do it. Lamps and their light sources can be found in virtually every room already supplied with electricity. We use that to our advantage.
How can I imagine that? Does the light bulb become a computer?
That's exactly how you could put it. The light source transforms into an intelligent element. Let's look at a signal and order path together.
Wow, that was impressive. I recognize your affinity for light.
Yes, the topic of light has been on my mind for a very long time. An ideal basis for the new project.
Homogeneous signal coverage for data transmission. But there is so much more possible, right?
That's right. Basically, we can divide Magna into 3 innovations. Firstly, the magnetic socket and base system. Secondly, the creation of a mesh network via the light source. And thirdly, sensors for pretty much every area.
That's crazy. The ideas you can come up with when you stare at the ceiling. I admit, I needed some time to understand the entire product. With SymmetryX, you are active in various fields: mechanics, the internet, sensor technology. How do you reconcile that conceptually?
My work currently requires very little sleep and a disrupted day-night rhythm. That's a fact, but you also have to pay the price for what you believe in. Either you have the fire inside you or you don't.
What I see. You really have enough fire in you. For the person at home, name me one eye-catching product that will immediately disappear from the ceiling.
Since it applies to both Magna Home and Magna Industries, I always like to use smoke detectors as an example. Imagine the mountain of plastic waste and batteries we save just by putting this sensor in a light bulb. If you understand this example, you can easily imagine the overall benefits of effective use.
I'm trying to imagine that right now. That's a huge amount of resources. And I look forward to delving deeper into the Magna world.
Thank you, Julie. I look forward to discussing sensory perception and self-healing networks in more detail next time.
One last thing. Is it really that garage feeling when you start a prototype?
Absolutely. In my case, it was the living room, the bed, and the floor. I'll share some pictures with you.